Hi, Dean Broadwater here, coming to you from deanbroadwater.com. I am here today to talk to you about something extremely important, so just please stay tuned to the very end here. I'm actually out driving around right now for no good reason. My kids, they've been cooped up in the house for a few days now. It's been raining nonstop, and they're just stir crazy, as you can imagine, just running around and just yelling and having a good old time, and makes it real hard to make videos. So I just figured I'd bring you with me. Anyways, what I want to talk to you about, determination, and a quick little story about myself lately that ties into this is that I have been really diligent about trying to work out lately, actually for 3 weeks now. It's springtime, summer's right around the corner, and I'm not overweight by any means. I just want to tone up, lose a few pounds, and just look my best for the summer. And actually, the thing that really fueled this was that Megan and I were asked to fly out to Las Vegas in June to teach and speak on stage at the biggest online marketing event there is, called No Excuses Summit. If you've never heard of it, just Google it. It's an amazing event. But anyways, my point is, we're going to be there doing our thing, teaching, and after the fact, in the evenings, we just basically hang out. We'll be hanging out with the biggest online marketers in existence, you know, many of which are good friends of ours. But anyways, we'll be hanging out at a really nice place, by the pool, swimming and stuff, and I just want to look my best, you know. So anyways, I'm sure you can imagine. So anyways, I've been working out every morning. I get up, a 30-minute workout that I found that works. It's awesome. It's really intense. You get it done, 30 minutes, you go about your day, and I feel amazing. I feel great. But I've been holding off on jumping on a scale, just because I figure I just want to give it some time. I don't want to like surprise myself or anything. So, but for whatever reason, this morning I woke up and I just felt great, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a sneak peek, jump on the scale. So I get on the scale, and what I saw like shocked me. I got on. I was expecting like, hey, I probably lost 5 pounds, maybe 10, you know, over optimistic as I usually am. And I've gained 3 pounds. How does that happen? I don't know. I have no idea, but it did. And a lot of people, if they were in that position, they would look at that like, oh my gosh, this is just not working. I've tried and it's not working, so I'm done. I quit. This is BS, I guess. And I handle things a lot differently. I've learned over the years that when life throws me a curveball or something doesn't seem like it's working, all it does is it fuels my fire, and I'm just more determined than ever to make it work. You know, if you know me, just nothing ever stops me. Like, nobody can tell me I can't do something. So I looked at that scale and I'm like, okay, so I'm going to get up tomorrow. I'm going to work even harder. Maybe I'll do 2 workouts. Maybe I'll do 5. I don't know, but I'm not going to let it set me back. And that is exactly how I handle things in my business. You know, Megan and I were the same way. Just in online business, if you're new, if you've been around a while, you're going to know quickly that in online business, if there's one thing you can be certain of, is that you can't be certain of anything. Uncertainty is the only thing that you can be certain of. And, you know, curveballs are always thrown your way. I mean, things might work one day, the next they just don't work. You know, sometimes you put all your effort into something. Like, for instance, a week ago, you know, I'm building a new sales funnel for a new product that Megan and I have put together, and I thought the thing was just the most amazing thing in the world. And I launched the thing, and it just it just didn't work out the way that I had planned, and that's all right. I just have to tweak things, test things, go back, redo things, and that's what you have to do. So to tie this into, our subscribers, are the people that follow us every day, is we get a lot of emails, which is great. I encourage emails. I love when people have feedback or they have questions, and a lot of questions that we get are mind-blowing, to be honest with you. I'll send an email that has a lot of good information, a lot of stuff that people can learn stuff from, and I get replies every day to this kind of stuff, and the questions I get are just stuff that's right in the email, or sometimes people send me a question randomly about something, and it's answered like in the first paragraph of what I'm writing, and I always scratch my head, and I say, I think to myself, did you even read the email, or did you watch the video? Because that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I came to the conclusion after talking to a bunch of people that the problem is this: people, they think that by asking questions or by just constantly reading, constantly learning, they think that they're actually doing something. And what they're actually doing, and this is a term that this is kind of the spin I put on it, is all they're doing is they're getting ready to get ready. Now think about that for a second. They're getting ready to get ready. I mean, that sounds totally ridiculous, but that's what people do, unfortunately, is they feel like I need to learn every single thing under the sun about something before I can actually start to do something, to start to take action, to start to implement something. Like for instance, maybe you pick up a course, or maybe you read a book about email marketing, for instance, and you go through it, and you say to yourself, like, wow, this makes a lot of sense. And this is great. So now you know how to craft an email. Go out and do it. I mean, if you have a subscriber base, even if it's 10 people, start emailing them. Email them every day. Apply what you learn. But what so many people do is they're like, okay, I know email marketing now, so now I need to do something else. I need to learn something else. Like maybe videos now. I need something to put in my emails to these people, and maybe I need to learn video. So they go out and they buy a course on video marketing. And anyways, 6 months from now, a year from now, they're still learning. They're still spending more and more and more money learning, but they're not doing anything. And so many people ask me every day, I've been working the business now for a year, and I haven't made any money. And I asked them, I say, well, what are you doing to make money? Well, Dean, I've been learning all this stuff, and I've been taking all these courses and going to these seminars and just really working hard towards my business, and I just haven't made any money. And I'm like, you know what? What are you doing to make money? I mean, there's learning, there's, obtaining knowledge and constantly, sharpening your pencil, I guess, and getting better at what you do. But then the other activities are money-making activities. It's the stuff you do that actually makes you money. Like I said, these people, a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people, that's what they do. They're always getting ready to get ready to do something. They're never actually doing anything to make money. They're getting ready to get there, but they're just getting ready to get ready. So I think back to like when we started, and when Megan and I started, if we would have just been getting ready to get ready and just learning and just trying to make ourselves perfect at something instead of just doing, we'd learn a little bit and we would do. We would learn a little bit more and we would just take action. We set up our blog. We started blogging. We started making videos. We weren't the best at it. I'm still not the best at it, but that's not what matters. It's taking action. It's doing stuff that's going to further your business. And just so many marketers out there just don't grasp that. I mean, for instance, one of the programs that we're involved in is My Top Tier Business. Now, it cracks me up every day because My Top Tier Business is it's a 21-step training platform, and it's $49. I mean, $49. That's it. One time, $49. And we get questions all the time. I mean, I'm talking tons and tons and tons of questions every day. Just thousands of questions about this. And if I didn't know any better, I would think that this system costed $1 billion, because people are just, they think like, hey, I have to know everything. I have to ask all these questions about it. I need to just, boil everything down to a microscopic little organism on this thing, rather than just saying, hey, Dean, I trust you. I value what you say. It's $49. Just, I'm in. I'll do it, and I'll learn as I go, but I'm going to take action and go through the training and just further my business along. No, they ask 1 billion different questions, and at the end of the day, they don't actually do anything. And then they hop on to the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and sorry to be repetitious, it cracks me up. So, but anyways, my answer is always, like I said, it's $49. And on top of that, if you're not happy with it, it's 100% refundable. And if you go through and you go through the system and the steps and you don't have any success, my close business partner and our CEO, he actually, he refunds your money 10 times over. I mean, it's insane, but that's what he does. And so anyways, people just, like I said, getting ready to get ready. And, it's insane. So anyways, that was my little rant for today. And like I said, I hope that's not you that I'm talking about. And if it is, just if you want to take one thing away from what I've said, it's just be determined. Be determined. Don't let anything stop you. And the other thing, probably the more important thing, is that just you have to learn. I understand that. But just every day be doing something. Be taking action on what you're learning. Actually be applying your knowledge, applying what you're learning, and to further your business along and to make money, which is why we're all here. So anyways, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you on the next episode.